I can tell you about the first time I almost shot somebody.
Ooh, were they a minority?
I mean, obviously.
Oh, okay.
So, there was this dude. Weed has outlasted cops, right? Like, it was illegal, and like, you know, the war on drugs, and you're jumping out, and you know, you're snagging dope boys off the corner. They got like ounces of weed on them, and like $400 or $500 from sales that day. You know, you're locking them up, you're taking their money, and there are like cops from generations of cops that have been doing that. And then like 5 years ago in New York, it was like, all right, weed's legal now. And you're just like, well, I guess we're just going for the powder stuff now. Let's go. You know, you're just going to change direction and keep going. But like, weed outlasted generations of policing. So during this time of when weed was illegal, this one dope house, there's a dope house on Sweeney Street in Buffalo. And you'll know it because it's this shitty house that doesn't have any homes next to it. It's got a big open lot. And across the street from it is this massive, dilapidated, falling in on itself home with like no homes next to it on either side, just open lots. So if you ever want to buy weed, you go down to Sweeney Street, tell the boys I say hi. And
why do they know Rich Angry Cops by name?
I don't know. It's been a while. So I think the young kids that I used to, you know, like wrap up and chase around there and take their money and turn it in, I think they're all gone. Some of them might still be there. Being a dope boy is a sad life, man. They don't fucking shower. They sit out in the cold or in the hot and just smell like balls and funk. And they're like, yeah, man, I got $5,000 on me. You're like, dude, that's your entire life savings. You live at home. You got heap. You got the same 3 pairs of clothes. Like, you're sad. Go if you worked at McDonald's, then put in like some legitimate shifts, you could at least get a loan to buy a car. Not, you know, buying $3,000 Buicks that are like 30 years old with 500,000 miles on them. I digress.
I have a question, Rich, real quick.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. So I heard this for the first time and I was like, oh, that's really smart. But I also want to know if it's complete bullshit. So I heard the reason that like pimps and professional criminals like to have like super gaudy jewelry that's like gold and, you know, worth a lot of money in respect is because if they get busted by the cops, either being a pimp or having drugs on them or whatever, you get to confiscate any money that you have on them because you can assume that it's related to the sale of drugs or prostitution or whatever. But if they have like, you know, a necklace worth $10,000, you can't say that that was from that activity. So then they can use that for bail to get out of jail.
Yes and no. Yes and no. If you think that it's from drug sales, you can absolutely seize that 100%. I've done it before. I've taken dudes' chains. Dude, they get so upset when you take their chains. Oh, the best.
Have you taken a grill yet?
I'll tell you a grill story when we're done recording. It is.
Wow.
No. Oh,
yeah.
Dear.
I'll tell you a story when we're done recording.
The comment section after this, grill story.
There was this guy.
Oh, dude, that comment section is now like just mouth-watering emojis.
I can't wait. There was this guy out front of a church. His name was George Foreman. I took his grill.
I can't even make jokes about it, like, because every joke I can't say anything. I'll tell you in a minute. So I'll tell you about this weed story first. It's a whatever story, but it's significant to me because it's the first time I almost shot a guy.
I feel like you're racist just for how you said, I'll tell you in a second.
No, it's not that.
I feel like I'm surrounded by white people.
I feel like I'm with my own.
Rich is looking around in his empty room.
I say, I'm making sure there's no people extra melanin in this here building today. Anybody over here think that they can make some delicious yard bud with 11 herbs and spices?
I haven't heard the phrase yard bird since I was in the army.
Yard bird, yeah, chicken, man. It's delicious.
Oh my God.
Everybody likes chicken. It's fantastic.
That's going in the intro montage. Rich's racist Southern impression.
I see. I'm just trying to make sure the neighborhood is going downhill here. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So
You just addressed me as boy the entire episode.
where was I?
The weed house.
Sweeney Street.
Yeah.
So Sweeney Street, yeah. I'll give you two stories about Sweeney Street because they're both quick. So the first one's the first time I almost shot somebody. We jump out on these boys all the time. They're always selling. There's tons of 311 complaints. Sometimes they'll call 911. 311 complaint is just a non-emergency line. Hey, they're selling weed here. It's usually this massive fucking fat guy and a couple other folks, blah, 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 blah. So they knew us. We knew them. We'd hit the fucking corner, whip it around the corner, jump out because we'd see them grab their shit and start walking away. And we've got all the 311 complaints from the past 2 days of them selling weed in front of that house. So we'd jump out, snatch them up, ask them, hey, we got complaints that there's weed. You reek like weed. Where's your weed? Oh, I've got weed here. All right, sweet. Confirmed sales. Everybody's getting searched. Take their money, take their dope, take them downtown, right? Unless it was like a little bit, and then you'd like stomp out their weed. You'd be like, all right, cool, stomp it out, bye. And this one day, and this would happen, is you would get a new kid that was selling, right? So if you're an OG selling and we've jumped out on you, the gig is up, right? Unless you got a gun on you, you're just like, shit, here you got me. All right, whatever, man. And you act chill. And if you act chill, I act chill, baby. It's all good. If you don't act chill, I don't act chill. You're going to have a bad day. So.
Yeah, I've noticed.
20%, Rich.
What do you mean?
Rich, 20%. Rich, 20%.
I've met you. I've noticed.
Oh, down 20%? My bad.
No,
we're joking. It is
I'm
the
giving
joke
you
of
like you're willing to match anybody's level of aggression and exceed it 100% of the time.
Literally right before this conversation when Nick was saying, Ethan, you should have came with a fucking bazooka instead of a fucking water gun.
That's true.
We all know, like for Rich, it is
you are. Make fun of Rich.
Dude, you have to make sure all the boys are ready to tack in, and then you got ammo.
And then
Rich
I know
like
that everybody's
Neo
against me, so I could just spray everywhere. I don't have to worry about collateral damage.
Joke.
So this kid, if like I said, if you've been around, you just chill, right? So this kid, I don't recognize him. But I see, like, he sees me and I see him as we turn the corner and I'm the jump out boy. I'm in the passenger seat with the door open, about to jump out and snatch him up. And
wait, hold on. Pause. So you guys are called jump out boys when you're doing this?
Yeah, yeah. You never heard of the term jump out boy?
Our complete black shoe for Leos is called jump out boy shoes.
Yeah, that's why.
That's why.
I know where it comes from.
Yeah.
Now I know where it comes from. So okay, now it makes way more
Cody
sense.
bamboozled you.
Yeah, because like one of the ways you can tell if it's a jump out boy is they don't wear the boots. That we wear black sneakers that like are black, like the normal black leather boots, but they're sneakers, so that we can literally run you down faster instead of thumping around in big heavy boots.
Awesome.
So it's them being black sneakers and being called jump out boys. Honest to God, I think I need to get involved in that shit because if they're all right, jump out boys will be wearing those things because that's funny as fuck.
We'll send them your way.
I'll wear a pair. Hilarious. I'll wear some jump out boys.
We got to get like the Air Jordan logo, but it's just a dude about to level somebody in a tackle for the logo on the sneakers.
Dude, put me in a vest and have me just like jam somebody up against like a 7-Eleven window with their arm behind their back.
Dude, it's the fucking MJ logo, but it's Rich tackling somebody.
Oh, that's a story too that I got nicknamed the Tackling Cop one summer. In an area of the city. All right, we're getting into the weeds. There's a lot of stories that are coming back up to mind now. So this kid sees me. I'm getting ready to jump out on him, right? And he starts like walking away, and trying to do like the fast walk. And I jump out, and I'm like, "Don't turn around! Don't turn around! Show me your hands! Show me your hands! Show me your hands!" And this fucking idiot, I grab him, I turn him around. He's got his hands digging down in his front waistband. Like in his fucking pants. And I fall, oh shit. And I draw, I go, no. Don't do it. And I'm trigger pressing. I took the slack out of the trigger and I've got my weapon like right here in the center of my chest because I've got him at like arm's like distance and I don't want to shoot my hand. I just want to plow, just like keep it right here and then mag dump into his chest is what is about to happen. And as he pulls his hand out, and I'm like, no, don't do it. It's a massive bag of weed. And I'm like, you fucking idiot. And I holster my weapon and I fucking grab him and I bring him over to the car. He's like, and he doesn't know what just happened because he's new and stupid at being a dope boy. And I'm like, dude, I go, you have no idea how close you came to me plucking you, man. I go, why would you reach in your waistband and start pulling something out when I'm drawing down on you saying, no, stop, don't do it. He's like, oh, I don't know. I didn't think about it. I'm like, dude, I don't like that was the first time I was so close to smoking somebody. I took the slack out of the trigger and I was like, oh shit, here comes Channel 7 News, you know, local Channel 4 about to be like white cop shoots, you know, pound of marijuana in pants, drug dealer without a weapon. So that was, that was the first time I almost plugged somebody.